Good day, my name is Angelo. This is Nation's Voice Tower, your most preferred YouTube channel. How have we been? As for we over here, we've been doing perfectly fine. All right. Now let's delve into the matter of utmost importance at hand. All right. Okay. There is something happening now in the political space which I will be unveiling to you after this expose, and it's nothing short of the fact that Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, has granted a world press conference. Yeah, that is what we've all been waiting for, right, in the political space back in Nigeria. Of course, Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, granted his own press conference sometimes back 2 weeks ago, and then this particular week is the time for Peter Obi. Nobody saw this coming, all right, and they have taken it by storm to bring Bola Tinubu down by all means. Okay, but before that, I have an expose. People have been asking questions on why two very, very loyal cronies and loyalists of Bola Ahmed Tinubu were prevented from gaining political positions or appointments during the emergence of the Bola Tinubu government and administration. All right, these two people are no other than Femi Fani-Kayode, also known as FFK, and then Peter Onanuga. These two loyalists were so crucial to the campaign process that emerged or that brought out Bola Tinubu as the APC presidential candidate, and it was a thing of a shock that their names were excluded from either ministerial positions or appointments or various political appointments made by Bola Tinubu. As a result of this, I decided to delve into investigation with my sources, and then I established some facts, and I saw that even after the first ministerial list was unveiled, there were subsequent lists that came up. Even as of 3 days ago, Bola Tinubu was still making appointments. All right, we've neither had any Peter Onanuga, neither have we had FFK, Femi Fani-Kayode. They have been silent all this while, and our guess was that they were not silent willingly. They were silenced by their past actions, and they were silenced by the fact that they couldn't hold down a political appointment under their almighty loyalist and principal, Bola Ahmed Asiwaju Tinubu. They fought tooth and nail for Asiwaju. They argued heaven and earth. They argued north, south, east and west for Asiwaju. They went right back and center for Asiwaju. Peter Onanuga granted millions of press conferences for his alleged principal, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Femi Fani-Kayode, in conjunction with his other cohort, Festus Keyamo, the now Minister of Aviation, fought lots of media wars instead of or in the stead of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But surprisingly, Festus Keyamo emerged as a surprise name on the list of ministerial appointments. On the final day, he was asked to replace somebody. That means, if not for one or two things, he will have been excluded from the ministerial list. All right, let us emerge and then fix these facts together and reason. I came to a vast conclusion to say that Peter Onanuga and Femi Fani-Kayode have some issues surrounding their political career, and that is the main reason why they can't emerge for any political position for now. Now listen, according to our sources, we just confirmed that the reason why these two people weren't given any political appointments under Tinubu's illegitimate government, that they helped to nurture and they helped to grow, all right, by all means, were one. Peter Onanuga and Femi Fani-Kayode are on the United States and United Kingdom visa ban, you remember? Yes, and they have been blacklisted by, of course, the European Union member countries over their bigotry, political bigotry, hate speech, and incitement before, during, and after the 2023 general elections. Bola Ahmed Tinubu wanted to appoint Peter Onanuga as Minister of Information, but he was quickly turned off and told no country will take Peter Onanuga very seriously if he becomes the Minister of Information of Nigeria, due to his the irregularities surrounding his political career over time, and he will be denied travel opportunities even with a diplomatic passport. These reasons made Bola Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu to turn down the urge or the the temptation to make Peter Onanuga Minister of Information. Now, these two are both now ordinary contractors under the government, and they may be rewarded with either a board chairman or maybe a member of a particular parastatal or a board where traveling abroad won't be necessary. All right, it is so sad. They have been used and abused, and they have been dumped. Yes, that's sad, because if you take these issues into cognizance, you will say that Femi Fani-Kayode has been silent over everything that has happened post-election, over everything that has happened post-inauguration, over everything that has happened post-swearing in of Asiwaju, his alleged principal. All right. The only thing I can remember that Femi Fani-Kayode gave his voice to on Twitter, on his official X handle, was the fact that his principal, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinibu, wanted to really invade Niger on ECOWAS basis. All right. And Femi Fani-Kayode came out to, debunk that particular plan of his alleged principal. That was the last time I heard of Femi Fani-Kayode. Over time, he has been posting lots of information on his official X handle, but these informations have more or less nothing to do with the political space that has to do with his APC and then the president he worships like a god. All right. Unfortunately, this same man you worship like a god has thrown you away to the mud. Sorry, he has thrown away the baby with the bathwater. And I feel that these people have a very soft and crooked plan for him, because you can't actually turn off your loyalists and expect to cruise your way to victory, to success, or to authenticity, or to legitimacy, because these two people are actually cooking something you can never imagine, unless Bola Tinubu should make a U-turn just like Festus Keyamo and hand them something to serve as a compensation, or otherwise. We are still looking at Babatunde Fashola to see what side he has fallen on over time. Thank you so much for that attention and for that audience. Finally, let me leave you with a very good content. Yes, who else? Peter Obi has granted a press conference, worldwide press conference. All right. In this time around, he was very straightforward. He spoke fearlessly, of course, as he always does. And you should expect little or nothing from anybody that supports the APC at this point in time, because Peter Obi really singled out their principal, Bola Ahmed Tinibu, and I don't think Bola Tinubu might survive this. All right. He granted this world press conference on the issue of the Chicago State University saga and the alleged identity thefts surrounding Bola Ahmed Tinibu. He should resign, according to what people are saying. Bola Tinubu should resign with immediate effect and alacrity, because these people outside the shores of Nigeria are facing lots of pains and strategic prosecutions from lots of whites, because their own president, or their own president select by INEC, is a victim of certificate forgery and is a perpetrator of identity theft. So everybody outside Nigeria is facing lots of persecutions, especially at the places of work. All right. Hence the reason why Peter Obi told him, leaving office or coming out to tell Nigerians about who you are, your family background, your school, your NYSC details and all that will take few minutes. Please stay tuned for Peter Gregory Obi while he granted the press conference.
Having followed a prolonged identity crisis that recently played out in American court system and the controversy surrounding the authenticity of the Chicago State University credentials of Chief Bola Ahmed Tinibu, I must confess I'm distressed as a Nigerian. In addition to the barrage of media frenzy that the matter has triggered at home and abroad, I have had the unwholesome burden of responding to embarrassing questions about the Nigerian overall credibility as a nation to privileged audience and individuals both at home and abroad in different parts of the world I've traveled recently. To the outsiders, the entire Chicago University matter, as well as Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu's many other lingering identity question marks have further worsened Nigerian less than glorious image internationally. Uninformed outsiders now see every Nigerian as a fraudster, certificate forger, or identity thief. The controversy is unnecessary, just as the implicit global embarrassment could have been avoided. In my opinion, Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu should have saved the nation and himself this protracted embarrassment and undue anxiety. Even in this late in the day, however, Chief Ahmed Bola Tinubu still owes the nation and the world a simple debt of obligation only he can discharge. I therefore respectfully and humbly call on him to immediately and personally mount the rostrum of his present high office to perform a simple task once and for all time. He should reintroduce himself to the nation he governs and to the world for avoidance of further doubt. He should let the world know his name, his nationality, his place of birth, his parentage, the primary and secondary school he attended with dates, as well as the actual universities he attended and certificates obtained. It should indicate clearly where and when he did his national youth service. In addition, if at any time he had a change of name, it should state so clearly and circumstance that his name itself is no crime. This is a simple task that will take only a few minutes. It requires no affidavit, prolonged court process, spokesperson, agents, or surrogates. The task is one that only Chief Bola Tinubu himself, through a direct personal statement, can perform. He must perform this task urgently in order to lay to rest, once and for the last time, the many lingering doubts and valid speculation about his true identity. A leader cannot outsource a clear, unambiguous personal statement about his identity to political surrogates, official spokespeople, lawyers, or any other person, no matter how highly placed. A matter of personal identity of a leader is too sensitive and central to the function of the office he currently occupies to be trifled with, outsourced, or disguised under the cloak of officialdom. It is about integrity, morality, values, and the rule of law that defines the character of a nation and its people. In his present capacity as a leader of a nation of over 200 million Nigerians, his true identity is a matter of grave national and international interest. The people deserve to know with certainty the true identity of their leader, and this overrides whatever rights he may have to personal privacy. In addition, the international community deserves to know the true identity of the person with whom they will engage on Nigeria. Having stood for an election of elevated office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Chief Bola Tinubu have implicitly undertaken to cede the rights of private citizens in favor of life of open disclosure of his true identity and other circumstances that might be of public interest. His personal integrity demands no less. The legitimacy of the office he currently occupies demands that much and even more. Respect for the integrity and esteem of the Nigerian nation within the Committee of Nations makes it even more incumbent and compulsory. It is time to do the right thing. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, Peter Gregory will be there, and he has said all needs to be said. The world would not keep watching while all these things take place. All right, let us see what the world powers will do about this. But meanwhile, posterity will have it, and it will go down in history that the two most populous presidential candidates came out and called out a man who actually took to Aso Rock and stole power without being or without having the willpower of the people, without being brought on board by the people's votes, all right, without being brought on board by legitimacy. Thank you so much. Before I call it quits, I would love to urge you, like our videos, share them. Don't forget to drop a comment for us in the comment section. And if you're watching me for the first time, please tap the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that anytime I drop a new update, you're going to be among the first people to know. See you next time. Bye.